Hello, hello. Greetings, everybody. We are doing a little bit of D&D in a Svenzone. I can be heard, so that is one thing. Um, now that you've finished drinking, how are you doing tonight? Nick, finished drinking? How are you doing tonight? Nick,
I'm doing all right.
drinking? How are you doing tonight?
Nick, I'm doing all right.
Drinking? How are you doing tonight?
I'm here.
All right, and how is Mr. Logan tonight?
I am okay, and I am here. I am okay.
Awesome. And Miss Ashley?
I am also here.
Ashley?
Very tired, but I am here.
Awesome, awesome, and we appreciate it. We also have Mantha with us. How is Mantha tonight?
I am here, and I'm a little bit tired, but I'm always excited for D&D.
Oh,
All
definitely.
right, so I do not want to cause a lot of division and fighting amongst the group and amongst friends, but I do want to ask a possibly divisive question, and that is the McRib. Love it, hate it.
Literally never had it.
Mantha, go.
The what?
Honestly, I only know about the McRib as like a meme, but I've never like seen a sign for it or tasted it or smelled it or whatever. I don't know. I think it's a funny meme though.
Okay, Ashley.
I do not go to McDonald's. I had no idea what you said at first, and I'm like, what even is that? I am uncultured, and McDonald's is gross.
Yes, the
Poetic.
finest of culture, McDonald's.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm talking about meme culture.
All right, Nick, what is your opinion?
Wendy's is better. That's all.
It has nothing to do with McDonald's versus anybody else. It has to do with one particular product. But that's fine.
I stand by what I said.
All right, and that
Which means
will.
he does not like it.
All right, so I need everybody to roll a DC 30.
You didn't
Dex
answer.
save.
Sure.
I do
What's
have
your
to
answer,
know
Sven?
what Sven's answer is.
So the McRib is, for those of you who have never had it, which is very surprising to me, it's something you should at least try once.
Oof.
It's now available at McDonald's. It is
The stream is
a
brought to you
hoagie
by
bun.
McDonald's.
Hoagie bun with some sort of mystery meat in the middle, covered in a lot of barbecue sauce, sometimes excessive amounts of barbecue sauce, a lot of onion chunks, not the little baby ones, but big slabs of cut onion, and 2 pickles. That's all it is. I put cheese on mine, but that's all it is. I've found that people are not in the middle. They either really like it or they really don't like it at all. Most people, similar to like hot dogs. People aren't usually a give or take. They either like it or don't. I personally like it. I have ever since it came out, however many years ago, and every year it comes out, I buy most of our shares. So I make up for all those of you who don't buy it, and I like it. So it's worth trying at least once to say you can have tried it.
If nothing else, Samantha, do it for the meme.
That's right. And if we were still IRL next week, we would have McRibs. But that's fine. That's fine. I mean, I'm gonna need a moment to collect myself. It's one thing to say you don't like it. It's another thing to just never have tried it. It's like, I don't know. It just shocks me. It's like saying you've never seen Star Wars, which I know there are people out there who haven't seen it. It's just blows my mind that people have been that sheltered in life.
I think it's less about being sheltered and more that most of us don't really like McDonald's, just in general, is the vibe that I got off of. So if I never go to McDonald's, I'm never gonna have the chance to buy it.
This is true.
So sheltered.
I mean, yeah, I
Kinda.
have lived under a rock my whole life, but not going to McDonald's is a choice.
All right, so the after that depressing start,
I'm still butthurt that I almost made the next day.
I was
Oh,
nowhere
I
near.
forgot.
Do it. Do it. Make it for the rest of us.
I literally can't, but okay.
Oh.
so as we were discussing what had happened last week,
Ah,
for those of you who logged on a little earlier, which would be Tusk and Kithri, I did add one more sentence to the recap. But as you were describing things to Logan and such, one of the big things you forgot to mention is this giant crevice in the middle.
Right.
But
With
let
the
me
statue.
pull up a couple different pictures.
They're good pictures. The best.
There you go. All right, so this is a picture of some of the different types of goblins you've seen, and the two different hill giants.
that robed goblin is a little bitch.
What?
It's a sorceress. It's a
Strong
sorcerer.
feelings.
Yes.
I don't care that it hurts his feelings. Or her feelings,
I
sorry.
said strong feelings.
Yeah.
Ah,
Okay.
Just,
I do have strong feelings.
right.
Yo, I think that giant on the right needs to drink some water. I don't think your muscles are supposed to stick out that much.
No, definitely not.
Had to lose like 100 pounds for the role, and it's all water mass. It's all water weight.
All right, I'm trying to find the other picture because it explains the room much better than my verbal attempts. Let me try this. One moment.
Oh, and correct. If you like move down from the pictures with the
He hasn't.
Heat
Skrek
checks.
hasn't seen that.
right, he had it. Sorry, never mind.
Oops. Don't worry about that. Don't look.
There we go. All right. All right, so here's a better picture of the room. So now that you're seeing this side view, as you look at the overhead map, you can put it in perspective.
Okay.
So you've got the large crevice in the middle. There's a statue in the center. Along that's over the top of this crevasse is nets to the right, which is the east. The whole thing is broken down and shattered and broken. It's just rubble. To the west, there is actually a 10-foot balcony that runs across with pillars. And underneath, so far you guys have not seen anything come out from there or participate underneath. The top of the balcony has all the goblins on it. The two giants are at the end throwing rocks. Tusk ran up to the one on the left, the west, and engaged hand to hand with it. And
Yep.
that is where we are right now. The goblin bodyguard ran down from the steps from the balcony toward Krek, who has been wreaking havoc with his spells. And also, that is pretty much it as far as this room is concerned. There are torches, so you can see the torches. There are 3 of them in the room that were lit when you came in. But it's still from where you are. Most of you, except Kithri, is the only one who can see what's on that balcony. The rest of you cannot see because you're lower than the balcony itself. As far as you know, there's only one enemy to the east. He has a bow and has been taking pot shots at Tusk. And Genesis has been trying to whack him with her spiritual hammer. All right, so anything else anybody wanted to mention now that they have the map and the pictures and stuff?
Kithri's fighting the spellcaster plus bodyguards all alone, isn't she?
Jen's at the bottom of the stairs from where you are.
Jen's
She's-
at the bottom of the stairs trying to deal with the guy that keeps shooting you.
I don't want.
I think we are
I'm
good.
worried about Jen, as I believe I should be.
He's fine. It's fine.
And
I don't think it's fine.
Craig does know that the goblin spellcaster is a sorcerer because they have done things that require sorcery points,
Wow.
Wow.
bending the rules of the weave, as sorcerers do. All right, so this would let us go ahead and pick it up on the top of round 3. Kithri, it is your turn.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I should probably just try to stab the bodyguard and be done with it. Yeah, I should probably just. I dislike very much the fact that I don't have sneak attack. Makes me so sad.
New.
Why did it give me sneak attack? I don't know. I should do 15 damage, not 27.
13.
13? I am very tired. Thank you, Nick. You are correct.
This is. All right.
Gosh, how dare you have to do math one day of the week?
I
No,
do it
I'm
more than
just making a joke. It's not intended to be mean.
All right. Anything else?
Ooh. I might try to, like, I don't know. This is more flavor than anything else, but, like, scoot closer to this pillar so I have a little bit of cover. And,
All right. Go ahead and click next when you're done.
yeah, no, I think I'm done. I was thinking, like, I have a bonus action that can do lots of things, but I don't really. Not a particular
All
reason.
right. Let's see what interesting things can be done now. The sorcerer also has mirror image on.
Oh, yeah, I have mirror image.
So does Kithri.
Yeah. So, don't forget for that if you roll a 15 to hit, that is enough to hit my mirror images. I believe. Wait, let me look at the spell.
Now you have to re-roll. If it's determined to hit, then you re-roll to see if it hit one of you, it hit you or your image.
Okay.
All right, I think we will do that. Since there are a bunch of you, 3 bolts come flying at you.
Wow. I really wish I had 1 second level spell slot. But the one time I actually use my spells.
So when the fiery bolt goes blasting by you.
Nope.
2 miss. And a 3 miss.
Nice.
Alright, so all 3 miss, so it doesn't use up a spell slot.
What doesn't?
If you miss with all 3 scorching rays, it doesn't use up a spell slot.
Oh.
Isn't that how it works?
No.
I mean,
I-
I don't.
I've
Unless
never
I
heard
thought that was maybe
before,
a
but
homebrew rule, but
No.
I think he's
that's
just
why
trolling
magic
us.
missile is just way better than scorching ray.
I don't know. The normal magic missile is not gluten free though.
Alright, so the hill giant is not feeling so good. He... Okay. Let me see. Oh, that doesn't affect. That does not matter. Alright, so he's attacking. And then he is saving. I forgot to mention it earlier. So have you get it ready. But Craig, would you throw your save onto Hill Giant, please, for
10,
a slave for slow? Yes, Hill Giant 10.
because I can only see number 10.
Technically, lace gloves is also affected. It looks like if you look at the combat tracker, and you can also just throw it on them in the combat tracker if you can't see them at the moment
Oh,
on the
okay.
map. Yeah.
All right, Tusk.
Well, I think I will return the blow in kind. And do my usual old reckless Grey Weapon Master attack. Doop. Doop. Hit. Nice. Nice. I am then going to take my movement to jump to there with using the boots of
Okay, I guess. What's going on?
what are they called? Boots of
Boots
Deadly
of Deadly
Leaping. As part of my movement to get up next to the other guy.
All right, so in order to get there, it's going to require some work from you. And also, this giant is definitely difficult terrain. Let me do something real quick.
I was planning on just trying to like jump over to there from a standing long jump.
Yeet.
Remember, you
Because with the boots I can jump 27 feet.
right, but you're also having to go 10 feet up, or 5 feet up, rather. I mean, what is your strength?
My strength is 18, but with the boots, my standing long jump is 27 feet.
It's not the long jump I'm worried about. It's the high jump.
Oh, high jump would be 10 and a half feet.
All right, and you're also trying to land where there's a large crevasse. So I'm going to say you're able to jump there okay without having to worry about. Let me see what it does. It doesn't do anything. 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 because the crevasse is sort of in your favor to where you can sort of see where you're going. So I'm going to say you can get there just fine, and I'm going to say it's going to be a DC 13 Dex, or I mean acrobatics check.
Nope.
Ah,
All right, so you land, but
wait, wait.
the
Oh, sorry.
floor
Ryan.
crumbles beneath you, and you have to go down to one knee, so you are prone, and have to stand up. Movement. So I'm going to say that it took about 20, 25. So you're still fine. You still have enough to stand up, and everything else. It's just not as graceful and pretty. You had to pick up your
Wasn't as
axe
cool as I thought.
again. Everything else. So you've used one attack already. I'm going to say that um, would burn up one more attack. So you
Okay.
have 3 attacks normally because of your bonus action and everything else. So
Okay.
I'll give you one more
Sounds good.
attack after that.
All right. Sounds good. I will do my last attack then against this other hill giant.
Nice.
Love
And it was
that.
a good one. Yeah, so you guys kind of watch as after getting kind of hit by this hill giant with his club once more, he just kind of retaliates by kind of taking his axe and hitting the bigger hill giant kind of in like the upper chest area and like dragging him down to the ground as he kind of falls dead before jumping over him and unfortunately kind of falling over, not quite sticking the landing, catching the edge there, but using his lowered position as he stands up to essentially kind of carve up the back of this other hill giant's leg for a lot of damage. And that's his turn.
My little baby, all grown up and destroying people.
He looks like a bloody mess.
That is just D&D though. Murder.
I think I'm gonna do something I've never done before. Use the Font of Magic ability and make a 3rd level spell slot for 5 sorcery points.
Wow.
You
my
know it's
bonus
something he hasn't
action,
done
right?
before because I don't know how it does.
Okay, I now have a 3rd level spell slot. Makes me feel a bit better. I could turn one of my 5th level spell slots into sorcery points, but not right now. What should I use? So many choices. I don't have any.
Whatever you want to.
And what kind of action is that?
The Font of Magic is a bonus action.
Okay.
I think I'll just use a 2nd level magic missile on Goblin Bodyguard 10.
All right. Oh, he's the guy down here. Yep. Okay.
And I'm gonna need to shoot all 4 at him.
Are you doing all the same?
I like to roll them separate.
Okay.
Good damage.
All right. So let me make sure. Okay. So I'll have to wait till next round. Awesome. So 4 bolts come slamming into this guy. If you're finished, go ahead and hit next.
Sorry.
All right, Genesis, you are up.
Okay, so Jen is still trying to beat up the sharpshooter, get him going. And as far as I remember, I think last time she was both using her spiritual weapon and using her light crossbow to shoot back at the sharpshooter. So we're gonna try doing that. Yay! It actually hit. I think I remember last session none of the crossbow bolts hit or something.
No, I don't think they did.
And it did damage. And while he's distracted by an attack coming from one direction, the spiritual weapon is going to try to thwump on him from the other direction. As you think about it, like, Jen does not have mercy in her attacks. Like, she goes for whatever beats him up the best. Hey,
I mean,
it
yeah,
hit.
when was the last time we used non-lethal damage?
Oh,
Yes.
last campaign, maybe?
Hmm.
I think we might have done it once in this campaign, and I don't actually remember who the heck actually did that.
Probably
It,
not.
it was
It was-
probably Jen, let's be honest
Yeah.
here.
Probably.
I would see Jen doing that.
I think I do remember this scenario. There was a werewolf or something that Luthien wanted to kill, and Jen was like, no, it's a person. Anyway, that is not related to what we're doing here. So Jen uses her light crossbow, and she makes the shot, and while he kind of like turns around to like face where the shot was coming from, the spiritual weapon kind of thwacks him in the calf. It was going for his knee, but it missed. So,
Come on.
what?
Really?
All right, so was it?
It wasn't an arrow.
It
I
would
don't
have
know
been a
why
bolt
you're
to the
upset.
knee.
That's right, and it still hit. All right, so its turn. It is going to see Tusk engaged with the giant. So it is going to turn to Genesis.
Mhm. I
I like the dead body of the giant. It's a nice.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oof.
Nice. You have 2 or 3, I forget. It's 2 attacks. All right, so the first one slams into you, but you're able to still concentrate. And the second one misses. Oh, he's on here. All right, so he's going to run toward Crack.
Don't do that. I'm gonna jump over the crack.
8.
If he steps on the crack,
5,
he'll break his mom's back,
10,
and also probably his.
20.
He can just go around it, yeah.
Oof.
All right, so he moves over and then jumps over the smaller section where that's not wet and moves up and attacks Crack.
It's really rude. I
Yeah,
definitely
could you
didn't
like
attack him first.
Just not attack. It's kind of cringe.
Ouch.
Can I insult him? I would like to insult him.
Okay, go ahead.
Jen I think she's worried about the sharpshooter or whatever, and so the arrow kind of slams into her, and while she's doing that, her head kind of turns to look at where Kraken the Goblin Bodyguard is, and she just says, Did they train you wrong as a joke? And
Think goblins get training?
no! So it takes 2 off of his attack roll. Oof.
It's fine. I just realized I have the second most health out of everyone.
That's because Genesis's constitution has been eated.
Yeah.
All right, and so you get slashed with the scimitar a couple times. Not huge amounts of damage, but you are able to maintain your concentration. No surprise for Warcaster.
I
Don't
don't
forget
have
to use up
Warcast.
your bardic inspiration.
Maybe I
Yep.
should get Warcaster. I don't have Warcaster.
Yeah, something that gives you a bonus to your. Advantage on your spell
No, I
saves.
don't have advantage. I just have a really high charisma.
Yeah, awesome. And right now you're blessed. So hashtag blessed.
Mhm.
All right, so this guy, what is he going to do? He's going to move up. Actually, no, he's going to move back. Let's see. You're going to chuck a javelin at Kithri, who's hiding behind a pillar. So he has a minus.
Rude.
He'll go slamming against the pillar.
That was literally 1 short of my AC.
It's fine.
Awesome. All right, so Honey Badger Sven, who is the help for? So yes, I did see a little help for Kithri and let her know already. So thank you for that redemption. Don't know about.
I believe the Honey Badger Sven has a little hindrance for the giant, I think.
Okay. Yep. Awesome. All right. Cool. I misread it. Against the giant. Awesome. Okay, cool. Yeah, I misread it. I thought here's a little help. So all I read was what you said, which is here's a little help against the giant. So anyway, we got it. I gotcha. Thank you for the redemption, and thank you for hanging out today. Giving a little. Little round of applause. Honey Badger Sven, if you guys want to see him and harass him in his game, he'll be playing tomorrow night. About the same time. Starts a little earlier than this. So come check it out. So he redeemed some hindrance, and K3 also has a little help she can use anytime tonight. If she doesn't use it tonight, it goes away. So keep that in mind. It's +2 on any roll. In the meantime, the goblin Alright, so he's going to move up. Get right next to Kithri, and
Personal space, please.
he
Thank
is
you.
going to do a little shovey shove.
Wow,
That's
push her boundaries
rude.
and push her.
I mean, he can try. Chances are he's going to try to shove one of her mirror images and just fall off.
Oh, you
That
right,
would
you
make
right.
me laugh, honestly.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and presume we're going to say that the shove will hit. It's just a matter of whether or not it hits you or one of them. So go ahead and give me a. Right now, let's see, where is Kithri in thing? Right here. She has no notes at all. All right, so I assume, have you not been hit yet with the mirror image?
I don't believe so.
I think we remembered like halfway through the fight that she cast it right before.
All right, no, I'm
No, I
saying
cast
she hasn't
it
been hit
during
yet,
the
is what I'm saying, because I don't see any notes here. So let's go ahead and do this to give you 4. And I forget mirror images give you 3 or 4. Starts with 4, right?
I believe there's 4 of you. You have 3 mirror images. I will look at the
Okay.
spell though.
I'm pretty sure that's right too.
All right, so go ahead and share it in chat. I believe it's
You have
s-
3
there
duplicates,
you
it
go.
says.
So if you have, yep, there it is. So you must roll a d6 or higher to change the attack's target to a duplicate. So that's you. All right. So go ahead and give me a d20.
Okay. Wow. I've never seen it cocked before.
Thing though.
All right. So it goes to push you and pushes one of your images. So the bad news is you lose an image. The good news is you get an opportunity attack against him because he is pushing and all of a sudden there's nothing there, so he's sort of stumbling, and so you get an opportunity attack against him.
Woot. I'm guessing it's the bodyguard 8. Because that's the only
No,
guy.
16. Do you not see 16?
Nope.
Sorry. He came up from behind him and then stepped into the square and then attacked you.
Okay.
Oh, that was so close.
Nice.
Okay, so I'm
Still a
gonna
nice hit.
go into the combat tracker and disable my sneak attack. It won't let me. Whoa!
Can you, like, where it says on, can you click it until it says, like,
No.
skip or something?
No, it won't let me.
Just go ahead and
Maybe
roll the
you're not
damage. You
going
should be
to do
okay.
that.
It didn't apply it this time, so you should be okay.
Okay.
Nope.
Nope, you weren't. All right, that's all right. It's all good. It's all good. Let me go ahead and remove it.
Do you want me to roll again then?
No, you're fine. I'll just. It
Okay,
shows
there's
you
the
which is
damage.
which.
It took
So,
a while to load for me. So
all
it's
right, give me a
11
second.
this time.
3. All right, so you're down to 2 images. But you stab this guy in the face, and then he runs away.
It's pretty hecking rude. Not gonna lie.
Remember to take the unconscious effect off of him as well.
Disengage. Okay. Or hide. Alright, so that was 30 feet. So it goes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Come on. Alright, so that's him, and then he sort of ducks behind the pillar. And now the guy right next to you, he's just gonna stab you.
The
Also rude.
No.
Alright, so for when you have 2 duplicates, you need to roll a 20-sided again.
Mm-hmm.
Use an 8 or
How
higher.
hard do I? 8 or higher. Wow.
8.
Alrighty. So another one is gone.
God, I love mirror image.
And his last attack misses.
Keep me alive.
There's one. Alright, so he's been throwing rocks. He reaches over and grabs this large club that he has,
Mhm.
swings it down at you.
Mhm. I think he has a little hindrance on him.
Oh.
Let me see. Where is he? Alright, so you guys want to use it now?
Yes, please.
Not smashing
Alright.
Tusk is
Yeah.
a good idea.
Dust's HP is pretty low.
Alright, and that's perfect. That's just enough. So the change is 19 to a 17. So thanks to
Woo.
Honey Badger Sven,
Thank
he
you.
misses you as he goes to pick up
Oh.
his club, starts to swing it down, and it slips from some sweat in his hands, and just misses. You're able to knock it to the side enough so it slams into the ground next to you.
Nice.
Logan, if you could please drop your Crex save on him.
Who?
You on the other hill giant
The Hill
that you
Giant
can't
Lace
see.
Gloves
Okay.
for the slow.
Did that work?
It did, and he failed.
With the 0 total. Nice.
All right, and an arrow comes flying and slams into Genesis.
Ow.
And once again, the second one misses, though. He does have that. All right, so he's going to move. Gonna move back and around. Yeah, you guys rolled poorly for your initiative this time.
Wow.
All right, Kithri.
I am strongly considering summoning Athena. Just because then I would get sneak attack damage and advantage. And that might really help. Hmm.
Here.
Where is there it is?
All right, so what are you doing?
So I don't know where Athena is right now. So could I
Isn't she with the boats
as
or with the
is
boat?
she?
Is she?
I don't know. That would be my guess if she was not with us.
She's on the ethereal plane in the Feywild. You have not summoned her today.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I can use my action to
I don't remember what the
I
list says.
can as an action I can dismiss them. Yep, and as an action, while it's dismissed, you can cause it to reappear in any unoccupied space within 30 feet. Cool. So I'm going to bonus action disengage. Back up a little bit. I'm still gonna stand in front of Genesis though, because she's
Okay,
real
so you
hurt.
use your bonus action disengage. Your move action to move 10 feet.
And then I'm going to use my action to pull Athena from the plane that she is residing in currently. I did not mean to
Bless.
hit my
Bless
push
you.
talk when I sneezed.
Yeah.
Hashtag blessed.
Thank you. As for location, I think I want her on the other I don't know when her turn is going to be, so I want her on the other side of the pillar that I was by. So she could at
So I
least
can say
give me
you can
sneak
put
attack.
her here if you want, but you can't see behind the other pillar right now
Okay,
from where you are.
that's fine.
And you want her what height? Is she on the ground? Is she how high up is she?
She's probably close to the ground at this point. If she's not going to be within range of any goblins that I can see, then there's not any point in her being seen by said goblins.
All right, so she's at 5 feet then. And if you're finished, go ahead and click next.
Oh, nice.
Here.
I guess for Tusk's go, he will do his usual, as always, against this new foe and reckless the great weapon master attack against him. Nice. All damage. Well, still hit. Well, that's good. Thanks for the slow.
And the blast.
And the blast, yes. Probably I would not have hit otherwise without those two things. Yeah. So he just kind of taking advantage of the creature's miss and his kind of slow moving nature. Tusk just kind of does like a little X on his really what's his like stomach area. Even though it's because he's huge, with his axe, making 2 decisive strikes kind of carving into him, slowly but surely whittling him down. And he's gonna stand his ground still against this big fella, and that'll be my turn.
All right, and before Genesis goes, your holy symbol glows a bit as Honey Badger Sven redeemed a little heal. So go ahead and give us a D8 plus 5.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Woo!
Nice, 10 points of damage gone.
Well, she was gonna heal herself this turn, but I mean, we can keep doing this, right? Thank you for the heal. It is very, very useful.
Nice.
Very nice. All right, so now, Genesis, what would you like to do? T3 goes running down the stairs.
So, Jen watches as the sharpshooter kind of moves further away. Can she see him? Or at least see, like, where he went-ish, so that the spiritual weapon can still hit him?
Yes, the spiritual weapon is fine. You would have a -2 to hit him.
You know what? It's still fine. So she uses her bonus action to move the spiritual weapon a little bit closer and try to take a swing at the sharpshooter. Gonna do that -2. On my screen, that settled on the 1 for a bit. I'm like, ah, shoot. Nice!
Play it. Nice.
All right, so your spiritual weapon comes over and smacks it. And it drops.
I was worried who's gonna shoot Athena. Like, the second I started thinking about it, I'm like, oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So, Jen's been having a pretty bad day, just in general. Her constitution score got cut in half, and she is out of hit dice, and she's not doing too well. So I think, like, she
Maybe we should rest.
okay, well, she's out of hit dice. We would have to take a long rest, guys. So as she moves the spiritual weapon, I think her spiritual, or her holy symbol, like, glowed and, like, gave her, like, the resolve to, like, move it. But I think, like, as it's swinging and as she's watching the goblin fall, her vision kind of blacks out for just a second. And she's like, oh, and she drops the light crossbow, and she's gonna cast some healing magic, guys. It's pretty strange. This is an off day for her.
Weird.
We'll have to make sure that we trigger the alert in the chat.
Yeah, too bad, like, we don't gain anything on a long rest that we wouldn't gain during a short rest, right, guys?
Yeah.
As she uses Cure Wounds at the 5th level.
I mean, you're hurt.
Gen heal. Think that was it? Yep,
If it responded, you did the right one.
I did it.
Oh, yeah. Nice. All right. Why are you sharing healing cure wounds?
Because I try to do that with spells before I cast them. Nice!
Oh.
That is a good
Big
heal.
heal.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, guys, I am above bloodied. Like, that almost put me up. Like, I'm only 11 hit points down. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Honey Badger Sven, for the heal. Thank
Don't
the
worry,
dice
I'm over
gods for giving me
110
8.
Shake and
Nice.
bake. Shake and bake. All right.
Nice.
If you're
Wow.
finished, there you go. Yeah. Yeah. Honey Badger Sven redeemed the Clive Owens saying, "Wow."
Nice.
Wow.
Actually, maybe I should have asked this before, but does it count if she heals herself?
It does
well.
count.
Owen Wilson.
Because
Yeah, I
she.
keep saying Clive Owens, but anyway.
Anyways.
All right. So this guy, he's gonna do the same thing as everybody else has.
He's gonna heal himself? Wow!
Wow.
All right. So he's still alive, surprisingly enough. Let's see what the sorcerer can do. We got a big old target sitting over here. What can he do? Oh, fun. Let's do that.
I don't like the sound of that, believe it or not.
Ah, here we go. There's another one. Let's see. For Tusk. All right, so Tusk, a couple things are going to happen.
Okay. Okay.
You have a
Let's see.
choice because Bronze Tusk starts rising up in the air. You can hold on to it and rise up with it, or you can let go.
Hold on to it. Tusk would not let go.
All right, so you are 20 feet up in the air. All right, so you are up 20 feet in the air. I'm going to say for the first round, you won't have issues holding on. Perhaps after the second round, as your hands start to sweat, as you're not able. I mean, if you ever used an axe, especially in fighting, you're shifting your grip, just shifting between the two hands with a big axe like that, stuff like that, moving them around. At this point, you're just grabbing tight, holding, trying not to fall off. So I'm going to say for a little while you'll be fine. You won't have to make any rolls with your strength. You can hold on. It's probably going to turn into a Constitution saving throw, just to see if you can maintain that grip for a long time. Maybe athletics, we'll see. Constitution athletics, maybe. But for now, you're now up in the air, 20 feet hanging. You are just barely above the hill giant's head, if I'm not mistaken. I believe they are 15 feet tall.
Okay.
as the giant sort of is a little concerned, a little tilts its head because he's a little confused as to what's going on.
Mhm.
Give me a. Let's see who's here. All right, so Tusk, give me a perception check. I'm gonna say it's pretty tough because actually, first of all, give me a percentile and a perception check, and both of them in the tower.
Okay. Percentile in the
Second
tower
level.
and perception in the tower.
All right, so you rolled a 93. Yeah, so you're not
Oof.
sure what's happening or why. As you look around, like that, you're turned away. You're facing right at the giants in the corner over there. So you're not sure what's
Mhm.
going on. You can sort of see just the edge of your vision, see the um, spiritual weapon every once in a while as the giant moves. But that's all you can see as this crevasse seems to get larger and larger as you look down.
Okay.
And that is it for that. I will say correct, Kithri and Genesis. You can both see Tusk. The torch is right underneath him on the edge of that altar, so he is well lit as he starts rising, as his axe suddenly starts going up, and he quickly grabs it, shifts his grip, and gets pulled up, and he's hanging from his tusk, great tusk. I mean, bronze tusk.
Too bad I can't see him. I will use Font of Magic to turn a 5th level spell slot into 5 sorcery points as my bonus action.
All right, and you're able to do that more than once.
No, I can only do. I can either turn a spell slot into sorcery points or turn sorcery points into a spell slot. Otherwise, I would directly turn it into a spell slot.
Right, but I'm saying that's the font of magic ability. You're able to do that more than once. Because didn't
Yeah,
you
I can
just do
do
it
it
last
as
time?
long as I have either. I can do it.
Okay, cool.
It just takes a bonus action, and I
Gotcha.
will use Shocking Grasp on Goblin Bodyguard 10.
Nice.
Nice.
That
Ooh.
damage is not nice. But he can't take reactions until the end of his next turn, I believe.
All right.
Till the start of his turn. So I think I will run away
Oh, the
because he
flower.
can't take
Cat
reactions
holding
now.
flower. Okay, cool. He's lit. That's right.
How wide is this gap?
Right there, it's 5 feet.
Oh, that's easy.
What is your strength?
I can do a running jump. It's 12, so +1.
Okay, so you can roll. You can jump 12 feet. So no problem. Did you want to jump across?
Yeah. Oh, wait, that might
Okay.
be harder to jump it up.
Nope. That's just fine.
I'm running back to my where everyone else is.
Your friends are waiting for you.
All right, so you're going 25 feet.
Yeah.
All right, so the running start. You're able to jump across and keep going and run over to the corner. You see Tusk hanging from Bronze Tusk, way
Wow.
up high, 20 feet up. Well, 20 feet up from where he is. So from where you guys are, he's 30 feet up in the air, very close to the ceiling.
Huh.
All right, so this guy, sadly, he's not from South America, so he's not familiar with the idea of a piñata. All right, so let me think about this for a moment. I'm going to say you would have you would not benefit from your dex mod, but you would still benefit from your constitution when it comes to your armor class. Because you're just hanging from this axe. And I'm going to say he would have a +2 to hit because you can't jump and dodge as much as you normally would while you're on the ground.
Okay.
So, but you still get
So
your con mod to your basic, so it's 10 plus your con mod. What's your con?
4, +4. So
So it'll be
AC would be 14.
14, and what is it normally?
18.
All right, so he has a +6 total.
Yeah.
Now, I will say though that your reckless is gone. So if you want to go ahead and remove that from yourself.
Okay. I will take that off then.
So he does not have advantage.
Okay.
He can still easily hit you because of his size. As far as height, he does. So he slams into you. Go ahead and give me a strength check. I'm going to say an athletics check of, I'm going to say DC 20.
Okay.
Because that's how much damage he did to you. Yep. So you're able to
Nice.
hold on as you swing back and forth for a bit as this thing slams into you. You are able to hold on to it to a great tusk. Let me check one other thing. All right, so I'm going to roll. 1, 2, 3. Parker, go on. Go. Go on.
So is Bronze Tusk like in a fixed point in space, or like now in like the sky, or like in the air that I'm holding on to?
All right, so
Or is it kind of like
86.
float?
Hold on just a second.
Oh, sorry.
Mom again. Go on. Oh, there it is. All right, so you rolled an 86. Since he's the one who's rolling, high is bad for him and good for you. So you actually move. So he slams into you. He's hits you back and pushes you, and you fly away.
Oh,
I need a percentile from you.
Okay.
Very nice. So
Nice.
you are easily able to hold on and not hit anything as you go flying away.
Actually answers the question I was going to ask.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm going to say you're there. There are. I'll go ahead and expose these guys, even though nobody else can really see them. Well, I'll just type it to you. That's more fair. All right, so he slams into you, and you go drifting back as you're fighting and struggling and trying to hold on and not drop as this great club slams into you. And if you would give him the save again, Logan.
Okay. Same as last time.
I mean,
No one ever claimed that hill giants were wise.
I think a lot of people would actually claim the opposite.
Bigger does not always mean smarter.
If you're 20 feet up from there, yes, okay, 25. So he sees the
Hi,
sorcerer and
Winston.
stuff below him.
Doggo.
Where is
Here, I'm going to move my camera for a minute
Tusk? Boink. There you go.
as I
Alright, it is
show
as Athena fully
Doggo.
turns on. There he is. Ta-da!
Dog cam, dog cam, dog cam.
Winston, virally famous.
You now are legally required to buy a second webcam and point it at the dog at all times.
What the dog
Only,
doing?
I
only if we
mean,
redeem points.
We got a big black square. Since none of the other players are doing it, you might as well.
I think that's what Joe's webcam is for, right?
Yeah.
All right. So Athena, what is she doing?
She is probably because I can only see in Goblin Bodyguard 8. I don't know if that's something that you plan on changing.
Oh,
Actually, it is. Because you can't see him.
it looks like Ashley. I'm pretty sure Ashley redeemed a boost of healing for Tusk.
Oh yeah, that was
Yeah,
That was the other
was
thing.
the levitating
Sorry. I
turn.
said a couple things are going to happen. That was the other thing that's going to happen besides moving
okay.
and stuff. Yeah, so go ahead and give me a 1d8 plus 5.
Okay.
Nice. All right,
Woo.
so 11 back to Tusk. All right, so he's still 2/3 down, but that 11 is nice. A nice boost back.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for using the stream points.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Athena's probably going to fly up and as soon as I can see what's up there, she will fly next to the closest goblin to where Kithri is.
All right, so she will be, I'm going to say she's 10 feet height, so she can do the help action, and she's actually 25 feet from the ground floor.
Sounds good.
All right, so she's
She's
there.
going
You can
to
give the
help
help
him.
action to Kithri if you like, presuming that's what Kithri does. Attacks next turn.
I have to give it to myself, huh?
All right, it is Crek's turn. What would you like to do, sir?
I think I'll make a second level spell slot. I think that takes 3 points. Okay, and man, I knew I wanted to make a spell slot, but I didn't really think of what to use it for.
Alright.
Chromatic orb will work.
I mean, Tusk is dangling from his axe, so like
Oh yeah.
Actually, I don't think any of you can see
dispel
me anymore.
magic doesn't sound like
I mean,
Yeah, you guys
that
he-
cannot see
idea.
him from where you are.
Yeah, no, you
I
can't
don't
see
know
me.
how
I'm behind
many.
a pillar.
I've never had detect magic or dispel magic. I've only had detect magic.
well, I do have dispel magic. I just
Well, it's not your
don't know
turn,
what
is it?
level this is.
I think I will use a second level chromatic orb
Woo.
on Goblin Bodyguard 10, or should I shoot the second Hill Giant? I don't know. I could twin spell it. Oh wait, no, it's a second level, so I can't. Wait, yes I can. It only takes the spell's level to twin spell. Yeah, I think I will twin spell second level chromatic orb. Okay, so one for the goblin and one for the hill giant.
Yummy.
And they both hit. Good. Obviously, lightning damage.
Nice. Yeah. The honey badger is talking about the stream points
Ooh, real good damage.
and redeeming the stream points. He says they're extremely helpful.
Hmm.
But
Got
Nympha,
real
Hello.
good
would you
damage
like
on
to
that.
do the honors of the pun counter? Does that count?
It does, and it's,
I
and
mean,
it's
It
yeah.
was
been done.
red.
It's
Yeah.
already been done.
Should I have
Okay.
done the damage separately? Sorry, I forget.
I try not to
For
look
chromatic
at
orb,
do it.
I would say yes. With magic missile, it's different. You're
Yeah.
forming, you're creating
So
this
which
magic and
one
then
should I
releasing it.
re-roll?
Whereas with the other one, you're not. Um, so you said you were put, you were targeting the giant first. So let's go to go ahead and do the goblin. But give me just a second here.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
Oh, a lot less
All right, so
damage.
let me check. 12, okay, 24 minus 8 is
Whatever.
16. So 16 damage killed him. He was at 8. Oh, wow. Cool. I was just double checking my math, making sure I did it right. All right, so yeah, yeah, that was literally half damage. Wow. um, okay, so what do we see?
Just like makes a pretty like I don't know, basketball-sized orbs that kind of like shoot off electricity and throws them both. One at the hill giant and one at the bodyguard.
Nice. Well, the one at the is at the goblins a lot. The goblin itself is a lot smaller, so it doesn't need to do as much damage.
I guess.
All
Mhm.
right, so back top of round 5, we are back to here. Let's see what other shenanigans we can come up with.
Hmm.
It's a shame he doesn't have heat metal.
Yeah, real shame.
I mean,
Mhm.
shocking grasp has a special thing if they're wearing metal armor. Gives advantage to hit, I believe.
Yeah, but the problem is he doesn't want this giant killing orc right above his head. So
Mhm.
he's going to change that. All right, so now you guys see him as he appears at the top of the steps.
And he still has mirror image.
And he's finishing up speaking and points his staff as this little, you see, like looks like a scarab comes flying down past you over to right there and explodes.
Huh.
How generic. Of course,
Ah.
fireball.
By the way,
Fireball.
you'll be happy to know that on every other Friday night I play in a campaign, and we have a female wizard, and she despises fireball, and she is mocked endlessly by other people in the party, not me.
Lightning can be much more useful than fireball. It's way easier to
That
use
she
it
needs
around
fireball,
teammates.
and she's now reverted to, you want fireball? Play a wizard who can cast fireball yourself. But no,
Lightning
she
bolt
hates
is way
fireball.
better.
Anyway, this is a goblin. He does not hate fireball. He enjoys it, and it explodes. So
Pretty
let's
sure his ally
see
likes
what
it
happens.
less, though.
Yeah, you just torched his ally. I just realized. See, this is why lightning bolt is way better. He could have gotten all of us and not hit his ally.
Or if we were lined up differently, all of
Or-
us and his ally still.
I mean, I feel like he tried to hit his ally with that one. He could have put it in a different spot.
Maybe we just didn't see
Could
him.
he have though? He didn't want to hit
Yeah.
himself.
Oh, coward. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he could have put it in a different spot. Zero
He's still a
regard.
goblin. Mhm.
Oh, he still
Well, I'm
was
glad
in
he
his own
saved.
range?
No, that was to what? Okay, never mind. Give me just a second.
Oops.
Yeah, this number's wrong. Alright, so I need a DC 14. I don't know how I can adjust it. So DC 14 dex save from the three of you, please.
Gotta love Bless.
Yeah, Bless is really good.
Yeet.
Wow. I succeeded on that
Nice.
dex save.
Really? I can't
Did.
believe Kithri saved on
I-
Dex.
I don't know.
And Genesis with the nat 20. Very nice.
Hey, yo!
All right, so let's see what this does.
Why did
That
it
looks like
damage
full
me?
damage.
Because the whole thing was a cluster. It wasn't letting me target anybody, and so I had you do it. Had you
Oof.
still targeted, I'll fix it.
Uncanny
I'm supposed to
dodge
take
or
no
whatever.
damage, not even just
Nah,
half.
evasion there.
Yep, I know. You had 20 damage already.
Mhm.
All right. So we do this. Click. Click. Boink. Boink. All right, did that work? Is it me? Oh, I know why. Okay. First mistake I've ever made. And you both succeeded on your concentration checks. Very good.
I'd be more scared if I wasn't able to make the concentration check.
Nice.
I'm
Yeah.
worried about Genesis.
Jen's okay.
She only has a constitution score of 9. It's fine.
It's fine.
I have literally double your constitution.
Yeah, she normally has double her constitution too.
Did you drink the Kool-Aid or something? Like what?
No, the ghosts.
Oh.
They
She
go.
got fucked up. She is not having a good day, guys.
Straight up not having a good time.
As Megalovania starts playing in the background.
I said something completely different. I don't.
All right, and oh, I forgot this guy. He's dead.
Yeah.
And then there's
Oh,
John.
nice for him to clean up the trash. Jeez.
Wow.
But he incinerated it. It's gone now.
Mm.
All right, so as the nets are on fire, and sputter and little smoke comes up from them, I'm going to say actually. Let me do this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, so let me see.
Right.
All right, so one of the smaller nets falls away, but most of the nets are still there. He is not dodging, so I need to add the dodge effect to him. Boink, boink. All right, so Tusk.
Yes.
This is. Go ahead and think about what you want to do as you see the goblins I mentioned before scuttle away. So they're no longer below you. You're still 20 feet above the surface you're on. You
Am I
think,
near the ceiling?
yes, you're about 5 feet from the ceiling. So you could potentially try to climb up onto Bronze Tusk if you would like, or you could um, let go still. Uh, you can try to, now that you know you can move a little bit, you could try to do a little swing action and see if you can't move somewhere. So think about it. And let's take a quick 5-minute break.
All right,
And
sounds
we
good.
will be back at 8:39. Well, I'll say 8:40.
All right.
Water time.
Water.
Hydrate or dihydrate, my dudes.
Here we go, folks. Be right back. Don't go anywhere. So don't forget, those of you, as we start getting ready to come back, if you want to make me do weird stuff, there's Svenzone, there's the talking. Here's the list of stuff you can pick. I have more. I just have not updated the list yet. So if you pick, I might even roll something that's not on the list. All right, so as we get ready to go, let's start the second half off with a little bit of a trombone. Where's my trombone? Oh, that's the wrong one. That's not what I wanted. I wanted the. Oh, that's the wrong one. That's not what I wanted. I wanted the. All right. Well, whatever. Oh, so we have Sven talk. All right. Give me a moment. Find it. Start the clock as we come back. All right, so we have Honey Badger Sven redeems a little bit of Sven talk. Luckily, it's one I can do real easy, so it's not that terrible. Tusk, you are dangling from your great axe that you made yourself. You don't want to let go of. What would you like to do?
So I'm going to ask if this is possible, and possibly do something else if it's not possible. But could I essentially hoist myself up so my body's kind of right up to the axe and have my feet sticking straight up and touch the ceiling, so that I could possibly kick off the ceiling downward? Or am I too far away from the ceiling?
All right, so that is going to be a DC 20 acrobatics check. Should probably be higher than that, but it is unique. So I'll
Alrighty.
give you a little bit of bonus there.
And he's 20 feet off the ground. Obviously, it'd be a 20.
So close.
All right, so you try to do a handstand on this floating axe to try to get yourself up to that 16-foot. From that 15 from the ceiling, which is only 6 feet away, but it's very tough as you are. It's not still. It's moving. It's floating. It's wiggling around. And as you pull yourself up, so you are pretty much on top of it at this point, laying down on it. You got leg on either side as you're holding on to this thing. Got the head in front of you, flat in front of you.
Like the weirdest switch ever. Sorry. Okay. Would you say that took my action or movement to attempt to do that?
That would probably have taken both. What else would you like to try to do?
Nope. Besides what I was trying to do that, but since it didn't work.
Because Just keep in mind you're still balancing on top of this thing.
Yep, yes.
Which is at most 3 inches across.
I guess I will use the rest of my turn to kind of balance on this since I barely got into this position. And that will be my turn.
Okay. Now the only thing that in your favor is that the whole thing, it does not drop either way. So the head, it is flat and does not move at all from the height that it is. So it doesn't dip and move at all. It's like a solid pole that you're on. So that part, and it doesn't spin either. It'll, as you move, it will shift a little bit left and to the right, but it doesn't turn or tilt at all. Because that's the only reason you're able to do anything close to that.
All right.
All right.
Sounds good. So yeah.
I just realized I closed Athena. Do you still have Athena open, Ashley?
Not open, but I still have her.
You have access to her? All right. This guy is here. He's going to move here.
I can't share it because it's not mine.
All right.
Mine.
Hill Giant. So he sees you up there doing your stuff. You just saw the big old fireball again down there. And he's gonna chuck a rock at you.
Rude.
And that hit. So go ahead and give me two things. First of all, it's gonna be really hard athletics. Give me another 21 athletics check. I mean, acrobatics check.
Acrobatics this time? Okay. Hey. Got it. Hey.
Yay!
Say it one more time. You dropping Michaela.
This is just rock. Yeah, see, rock's my world.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry I had to wait. It takes up so much time. You know how to watch Twitch? You know how to watch the stream? All right. So you're awesome with that roll. You don't even have to make a strength check. You get pushed again though. Pushed up against the wall. Give me a percentile. Oh, sorry. You get pushed against the wall. With that roll though, you don't fall. You're still on top of the thing. That broad blade is helping anchor you a little bit. Go ahead and give me a percentile.
All right. Oh, that's good.
All right, so you spin a little bit as you slam into the wall. You are facing to the north.
Okay.
And Logan, go ahead and drop correct save on this guy. Maybe he can roll higher than a run this time.
I mean, he did.
Yeah, that he did. All right. So, Genesis, here you go.
The voice is totally throwing me off. So at this point, Jen kind of has no idea what's going on with Tusk. And I guess he is in
Yeah.
her line of sight. But she's gonna
Yeah.
head up those stairs and try to see a bit better what's going on. Are these stairs difficult terrain?
No. You have it adds 5 feet from the bottom to the top. So at some point you would add another 5 feet. So that's 20 feet. Okay, hold on.
Oh,
All right, so you are adjacent to an enemy.
oh, fun.
Yeah, sadly, there's really no way of doing it without everybody seeing, but keep in mind you guys cannot see
Oh,
the rest of them.
oh, fun. Well, Jen was craving violence, so now that she's feeling a bit better, she would like to do a little bit of stabbing. Maybe a little bit more than a little bit of stabbing.
Oh boy, that's exciting.
She does love stabbing things.
For some reason.
I mean, don't be that way. Anyway, she's going to use her Wolverine's bite and try to stab at the enemy that's right next to her. She's gonna try to stab him.
Hmm.
And since that is a hit, I'm going to roll again. Oh, that
Nope.
is not a hit. That is not it. That's fine. So, what a shame that my attack doesn't automatically do crit damage. The worst fate possible. Anyway. Ouch! Okay.
I feel like that's just karma
For what? What did you
Just-
do?
or what she was just like the line of thought she was going on right there.
She just wanted to attack things. So, she would like to move her spiritual weapon closer. It can move 30 feet, but I don't know how you want to do with, like, vertical distance. If it just floats through the air, or...
Okay, so we would verify that. I'm almost positive it can go 20 feet. Where would you like it to go?
Is it 20?
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Okay.
20. Never mind. In that case, it's going to move... It is going to stay in range of the hill giant, so up into the right one. And it's going to whack at the hill giant with the
All right, is
fancy
that where
like
you wanted
glove.
to go?
Yes.
Actually, while she was rolling that, Sven, was I supposed to take damage from the hit I took earlier? Or did it just send me flying?
Oh, look at that. Yes. Normally, I would just let it go, but in this particular case, it's only been one person. I am going to go ahead and do that while she's doing that.
Disregard
Yep.
that. I grabbed the wrong thing. Okay. Do you want me to re-roll the damage?
No, you hit. So that's fine. You
Okay.
just did them backwards. It's fine.
I grabbed the wrong thing, and I'm like, oh, I'll re-roll it if he wants me to. Yeah.
Oh, there goes that 11 hit points I healed.
Oof.
Yes, but it also means that you're still in your rage, still able to keep
Yes.
going. So
I mean,
Yeah.
great.
Yeah. I know. I'm just more finding it funny how it's the exact amount that I healed. Honestly, it makes me a little happy.
And
Weirdly enough.
yeah, you could have been a lot worse, double as worse. So it's nice. All right, so Kithri,
Yep.
here go.
Mm. Mm.
And if you guys are wondering what's between you and Krek, that is the crossbow that Genesis dropped. All right,
They will move there.
Okay.
so can't. But hold on.
Sorry.
Let me check your. If you would throw your halfling nimbleness in the chat again, please. It's been a minute since I've looked at it.
Oh, I guess if they're small creatures, then I wouldn't be able to just move through them, huh?
I don't know if you would throw that in the chat for me, please. And I put you here, and that shows what's going on. You should now be able to see. Sorry, stream. I don't know how long that's been covered. I didn't notice it. Move through space of any creature that is of a size larger than you.
And
Through
on
the
my main page,
space.
it specifically says medium or larger, so I think I am considered small.
Yes, you are a small creature. That's correct. As are these guys. So, so you would. You can go through the squares where the pillars are. It would just take a. Oh, dadgummit. Hold on a second. All right, so I done forgot to do the accent, so I reset the time again. The
Yeah, I mean, I
you
kind of
can
have
go
that
through
like
the.
same image of Tusk in the air.
So you can go
Man,
through
I
Let me
the.
go
didn't want to
find the
say
gif that I'm
this, but
thinking
like,
of.
because I know Tusk wouldn't have thought of this, but it's just been bugging me. Like, why didn't Tusk just put his axe in the bracelet?
Yeah, no, you would not have thought of that.
Yeah, that's why
Honestly,
I
if
didn't
you,
say anything
yeah,
He
when it
is
was
also
happening,
raging.
and I also
Yeah.
didn't see it happen. So
yeah, no.
Anywho, K3, I forgot to continue with the accent, so that's why I reset the time. But what I was
Okay.
saying was you can go through the squares with the pillars if you don't choose to. It would just be a matter of athletics to see, acrobatics to see how much extra movement it would take. Otherwise, you can go into Genesis Square and step back when you're done fighting if you want. You can go in the square you're in right now. It's totally up to you what you want to do.
Hmm. I will probably go through this square.
All right, so give me a athletics check. Acrobatics.
I was gonna say, I'm fine.
All right, 5,
What,
10,
Kithri, you don't want to
15.
just like bulldoze
I don't
Juggernaut your way through
know
the
why I
pillars?
have advantage.
All right, and then give me one more.
I think it's because of help. Or maybe not. Nope, help is on you.
From Athena?
Yeah.
I thought that was just from
5,
attacks.
10, 15, 20,
Well, it says advantage
25,
check
30,
and advantage attack.
35. All right, and your speed
Oh.
is 35, correct?
Mm-hmm. Why am I going backwards?
All right, because I'm just doing the math and make sure you're good.
Okay.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Yep. So it's perfect because with those rolls, it didn't add no movement to you. You're able to skirt around them, their pillars, and get up in the spot you want to get with 35 movement.
And I'm assuming
But
that Athena was helping me with this one.
no, it was helping you with 8. But
Mm.
we use the rolls for the acrobatic, so that's fine.
Okay.
It's not rules written, but I'll just let it go. Go ahead and just take off the help. And he is going to get a smack at you as you go by.
8,
Mm-hmm.
that is. Yeah.
Let me open up mirror image again.
Should just be a straight 10, half and half.
Okay.
E.
He did hit. All right, so go ahead and roll me a 20.
Okay. Oof.
All right, do you want to use your little help?
You two
I
still
mean,
have a
sure.
spring?
Yeah, it'll go away after the session is over, so.
Awesome. All right, so because of Honey Badger Sven, you get that last mirror image goes away.
Nice.
All right, so you are there. That's your movement. What else would you like to do?
I'm gonna try to stab this guy with a broken leg. You know, insult to injury. Why do I still have advantage?
Are you gonna
Why do I have
see?
disadvantage? Why do I have disadvantage?
Dodge.
Use the dodge action. Oh.
They are dodging. Yep.
Eh.
I'm like, is Kithra gonna see if she can break his leg again in a different place?
Now I'm
No,
just
break his other leg.
disappointed.
No, you don't understand. He's holding a broken leg.
Okay.
All right, Athena.
Improvised weapon.
She's going to help me with this one this time. The one with the broken leg. And I'll just tack on advantage when I attack. I don't want to. The help action was doing weird things. I didn't like it.
Sven, actually,
I
while you were
Can't
fixing
complete the
your
turn for her.
timer, Mantha redeemed a boost of healing for Tusk.
Gotcha. Yep,
When
I
it's
sees
just a
it.
dangerous sport.
All right, so you finished with Athena.
Yep.
I heal 11.
Again.
I'm dead. No. Okay.
Wow, if only there was a healer in our group, huh?
Hold on
Yeah,
a
if
minute.
only.
Genesis, hold on.
I did not mean to roll that.
Got bodyguard 8. All right, so it's this here fella's turn. All right, so he sees her there. He is going to step. Let me see what this says specifically. All right, so he's
You're
going
trying
to
to push me off
disengage.
too.
He's going to disengage. All right, so that sound means quotes over. Thank you, Honey Badger Sven, for the redemption. I appreciate it. Hopefully you enjoyed it. It did throw off a couple of my players. They mentioned how weird it was. So awesome. Thank you. I appreciate it. And just to be clear, that sad trombone was supposed to be the sad flute to indicate we were getting ready to play again. It had nothing to do with your Sven talk. Hadn't even seen it by the time I redeemed it. So awesome. All right, so we are back. Sadly, the Sven talk is over. So we are back to normal. This guy moves up, disengages, slides over. Thank you. All right, he moves over and he's gonna attack Kithri. One.
Sometimes.
I don't have any more magics.
All right,
Just
so
so
it takes
you
a little
know.
bit of damage. Now it is Janice's turn.
Oof. Well, Jan's gonna come up and try to stab some of these guys.
All right, go for it.
I think she's gonna go after the one on the right, the one that ran away. Oh no!
The one that
She's like, he ran away from me. That's not allowed.
All right, what was I looking for? There it goes. Took a little while. All right, so
I
you
was
got
like, wait, am I
it's a hit.
crashing?
As your Wolverine's bite slashes out.
And oof.
nice little hit.
Yeah, it's like no, but like last turn it rolled a 1 for the second bit, and this turn it rolled a 2. Anyway, it does normal damage, which is so sad. But so sad. She stabbed him for normal damage. It did kill him, but
Nice.
and she would like to use her bonus action to move the spiritual weapon. And I think actually I can move it to that space. And it's going to try to whack at the sorcerer. She doesn't like Kithri being like completely surrounded by enemies, even though she's the one that moved there. So
All right, hold on.
nice.
Go ahead and you're going to, as the spiritual weapon comes to hit the sorcerer, this goblin switches places with him. Throws himself
Hello?
in front of the weapon, so do the damage
Wow.
to this guy.
These guys just castled.
The sorcerer really hates his teammates, huh?
Well, I mean, the bodyguard did his job.
That's true.
Bodyguard did.
Yeah, the bodyguard
did.
is different from a meat shield.
Well, I mean, The bodyguard threw himself in front of the sorcerer, not the other way around.
Oh, I thought the sorcerer cast a spell to swap places.
Oh.
No, it was
You think he just used like a
Bodyguard.
reaction to cast like
Yeah,
a teleportation thing?
Okay, I thought the sorcerer did it.
nope. The bodyguard threw himself. It's called self-sacrifice. Is a reaction. All
I
right.
mean,
Well, good for him.
good for
He's
him.
still alive.
He got
but-
smacked by a magical weapon. But the thing is that now the sorcerer is in range of both of the people that are trying to kill him.
Or
It's okay,
you're
Rick.
both in range of him.
I mean, he has ranged attacks. We
Okay.
want to stab him.
Hero shield, exactly.
I
Hero
want
shield.
to stab the bodyguard. I have advantage this time. That means I will actually hit, right?
So
Oh.
he is still dodging.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they cancel each other out. But a 23 is enough to hit.
Wow. Wow.
Sneak attack, finally.
Woo!
Edge.
All right, so hold on a second. Let me check something.
Oh no.
Ranger, rogue, because I think if she has disadvantage, sneak attack. You don't need advantage on the attack roll. And, okay. Alright, so just to clarify, because I have seen people misinterpret this, it says you don't need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it. I'm talking about sneak attack damage.
Mm-hmm.
That enemy isn't incapacitated and you don't have disadvantage on the attack roll. You had disadvantage on the attack roll because he had dodge. However, that is all part of the same sentence. You don't need advantage on the attack roll. So it's talking about if you don't have advantage. The first sentence says you can deal an extra damage to a creature you hit with an attack roll if you have advantage on the attack roll. Period. The attack roll must be a finesse or range. So that second paragraph only comes into play if you don't have advantage.
Okay.
So it says you don't need advantage if blah 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 blah. So I've heard people say, well, she has disadvantage, so she doesn't get the sneak attack. That's not true because you had advantage as well. So
Okay.
anyway, keep that in mind. If the situation, it doesn't come up very often, but if it comes up where you don't have advantage and you do have disadvantage, but you still hit, you do not get sneak attack. In this case, you do. Awesome. So he's what do we see?
So Kid 3 having just missed this guy because he was waiting for her. He had his little club or whatever up and he was watching and he's like, I'm not gonna get hit. And Kid 3 kind of like faked him out a little bit and her rapier went like right up through a chink in his armor and like straight in between the bones and he just collapses like as like blood fills his lungs and stuff. Wow.
Grody.
Fun.
Very nice.
Jen's favorite activity, apparently.
Okay, she is a double spellcaster and still mostly stabs things.
Yeah, we don't
Okay, there's a big difference between stabbing things and, quote, mindless murder.
I mean,
yeah, they still have minds.
Anything else we want to do, Kitty?
not for much longer.
No.
I mean, the mind doesn't disintegrate when they're
Alright, you're
dead.
done. Go ahead and click next.
Yeah, sorry.
Depends on what method
It's
you
buried.
use to kill them.
I mean, fair enough. tusk up in the air still. Is going to try and use the wall here to kind of. He's going to try and kick off the wall downwards towards the floor with his axe.
What direction?
Towards the giant, because he ain't finished with him.
All right, so give me a percentile.
All right. Whoop.
All right, so you do not go down at all, but you are able to go straight. What is your strength mod?
+4.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so you get 20 feet closer to him. And I will say, since you were up against the wall, I will count that as your move action. If there's anything else you want to try. Now, some of your stuff has fallen out of your backpack, and some from your side and stuff. So, depending on what you want to do, there's going to be a percentage chance you can do it if you want to use any of your other gear. But and you're still straddling, trying to balance on top of this thing. But what would you like to try?
Could I try to throw my +1 hand axe at the giant since I'm still a little bit away while holding on like with one hand?
So the only
with
negative
hand.
about with your hand axe would be you don't want to fall. So I'm going to say you're going to have -1 to damage if you hit, and you're going to have a -2 to hit, just because you're trying to, if you overextend, you're going to flip and fall off the axe.
Hey!
Nice.
Yo!
So just put -1 modifier in the chat. I mean, -1 in the modifier and roll your damage.
All right.
Nice.
So you kind of watch as he's basically riding his axe like it's like a flying broom at the moment, as he kind of kicks off the wall, flying kind of towards the giant here. And kind of as he kind of slows to a stop again, he kind of brings while kind of gripping one hand still on like his axe, and kind of like brings it up a little bit, almost as he slows. And the same motion and brings up his hand axe that he has on his side, and chucks it at the hill giant, kind of catching him right in the neck as he's actually kind of head level, a little above this huge creature. And there's for the weird position he is in, it's a pretty hefty strike from this tiny hand axe he got. Yeah, that's his go. That actually worked.
Very nice, very nice. Yeah, the hand axe is not in your backpack. It's either probably strapped to your thigh or somewhere you can quickly
like on
grab
my side.
Maybe at your belt. But yeah, that's so that wouldn't have fallen. And you rolled really well, so awesome. All right, Crick.
Oh, I appear to have a 3rd level spell slot. You know what time it is.
I wonder what spell he's gonna cast.
It's a mystery, guy.
I will
Can
cast
never tell with Crack.
haste. No, I'm going to cast lightning bolt, obviously.
Shit. Damn it.
I am floating
In a
faster.
straight line. Just right at Hill Giant with the lace gloves.
A fancy boy.
And he does not get
takes
out of the way
full
because he's
damage.
slowed.
That's
That
a
is
good
some
roll.
nice damage.
All right, so there's bolt of lightning comes flying out.
Boom.
What? That's not what I wanted.
Got him.
There it is.
That was a really good damage roll.
I'd like to imagine that like some of the bits of his face that are sand just turned into glass and like shattered when he fell over. Volunteering that for your mind
How
imagery.
dramatic.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, give me one more second. Stamp. Holy craps. Craps. Width is 1. Aspect lock is 10. And we go flippity flippity. All right, dude, you're killing me. Control. And flip. Flip. And then we do this, and we do this, and we flip.
Did my internet cut out?
No, I'm
No.
taking
No.
forever.
Okay.
It's me.
Yeah.
All right, there we
It's
go.
just
All right.
dead silence for a while.
I even unmuted Twitch to be like, is he
Yes,
talking
it's
to
me.
them and not talking to us?
All right, I was talking to them for a second, but not long enough. All right, so it just so you blast out with this electricity as you this thing is already slowed, and it just drops the
Right in the
bolt, the rock,
face.
the rocky head, and sort of fights it and grits his teeth for a minute, and then drops down to one knee as starts smoking, and his chest is burning and blackened, and then he collapses. Just thud. Dust rises from the debris on the floor next to him. And with that, the second giant falls.
Nice. I would just like
And a
to
round of
say,
applause.
like, Craig is really good at using his spells. Like when he
Yeah.
casts spells, like they have like such a really big effect. And like, honestly, props to you, Logan. Like you do a really good job.
Yeah, well, guess what? I have 2 spell slots left. And no sorcery points. So
Yikes.
If it makes you feel any better, I only have 3 spell slots left.
that makes me feel worse, believe it or
Oh
not.
no! Never mind. Forget that I said that.
All right, and Athena, what would you like Athena to do?
Mm. And she's probably just gonna help me. With whom? She'll help with the sorcerer. Yeah. I think that will be her turn.
All right, give me just a moment. Kidding me right now? Boom, boom, boom. What? Shoot.
The lightning hurt the other giant so badly he shriveled up into a tiny little person. No.
Yes, the well-known effect of lightning making them shrivel up.
Yes, exactly.
It's like when you cook vegetables.
Like, I would definitely understand if I used, like, disintegrate on him, but I don't have disintegrate, so...
I mean, his face was sand.
I should say I don't have disintegrate yet.
Yet.
Delete. Dead body.
Massive.
Look, you piece of poop. Alright, so this sorcerer. He only has one third level spell.
Oh no.
I wonder what third level spell he will use.
I mean,
I wouldn't put it past him to, like, you know, as a last hurrah, throw it on himself.
just fireball.
Kamikaze?
Sure.
Except it won't kill us.
Nope. And Kithri might not even take any damage.
Okay, I know, like, mechanics and, like, this is literally, like, magic and everything, but it still bugs me. Like, how do you dodge a bomb in the middle of it? How do you take 0 damage from it?
She finds a really big rock and just kind of ducks behind it. And I mean, she is
Fine.
a small creature.
Mhm.
Oh, he does fireball.
He actually, yep.
I mean, it's
I was
pretty
kind of the
obvious.
squares, and I honestly, I saw that coming.
If I'm behind a pillar,
Is Tusk in it? Isn't he, like, 20 feet off the ground?
It is a 20-foot radius sphere, so I
He's
think I
right
can
at
still
the
make
edge
it.
of the sphere. So, like, it's not a cylinder. It goes down. Might be above it. Just getting lightly, gently cooked instead of blasted.
Remember, Tusk, continuous rotation is the key to an even roast.
Tusk climbed onto his own spit.
Well, I think technically that would have to go through him to be a smit, but
Uh,
I
I have
mean,
seen it done where
I
like
think
you're
it could
tied
be
around it.
arranged.
Wow, I rolled a garbage. It's fine, you didn't need to roll well. Thanks to Jen.
Hey, yo.
All right, so did not do what it was supposed to do. So Kithri is the only one who saved
Oof.
because it was DC 14, and I
Uh,
tried to put the effect in there, but it didn't work.
my hopes got up that my 3
3 on the
Dang.
dice. Yeah, sad. All right.
the D4 was max though.
Let's try this again. All right, so 18 is not going to be enough for the concentration either.
And
Well, all right, so 1 second. Have Genesis. Have. Oh. Have Genesis. There we go. All right, why would you still oh, that's right, because you're a bear totem. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
like, oh,
And then he's going to. What does that do? One, two, three.
I
All right,
mean,
and
to
then
be
he's going to
fair.
do something else real quick and do this. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, to be fair, I'm kind of proud of Jen for having half con and like still like making her
10
concentration checks.
instead of
Like
5.
I'm so proud
You
of
take
her.
5 points. All right, and you guys
Oh
each
yeah,
take
because your
5 more
constitution's
points.
tanked. I forgot.
Tusk, you would take 2. 5, 5.
all right.
All right, and
Mm.
make go get rid of a slot.
All right.
All right, now he really wants to get out of here. Let's see if he can do so.
Unlikely.
This is disengage or hide action. Okay.
Until he misty
Disengage or
steps.
hide.
I mean, you have counterspell.
He's 10 foot. He's gonna
How many
run up
charges
there.
do I have on Mage Bane?
All right, so he is going to disengage
2.
No,
as a bonus action and
That's
use his move action.
woo.
no.
Oh, shifty
He
goblins.
has
10,
disengage as a bonus action
15,
too.
20,
Goblins.
30.
It's only
Hey,
fair
that's
when I
cheating.
do it.
And he is going to strike out at Kithri.
Me?
Rude. Jen's closer to death.
She sticks her tongue out with them with her eye. She pulls down her eye.
Gross.
Yeah, Jen
That's how
is
you get an
using her
eye
reaction to
infection,
insult him
weirdo.
before you roll
You know how
damage. Jen
many
is
germs are on your hands,
Go ahead.
Ashley?
It's not the bag underneath your eye. You just put your
You
finger
were
there and
just
pull
you
down.
had your knife in a goblin, and your hand is holding on to that knife.
Are we gonna go into a long discussion about biohazards?
She knows how to not stab herself. Calm down.
Jen,
You
go
just
ahead.
rubbed
Roll.
your finger on your eye, so
No, I didn't.
So Jen says, "So you've
Five,
decided to keep making those bad life decisions, huh?"
five.
And he loses confidence in his hit, I guess.
That is a miss. And he's going to disengage as a bonus action and move.
He already did though. Oh, the other guy.
the other one,
Yeah, the one who
see.
just hit you.
Another one.
another one.
Oh, okay.
All right, so top of round 8. Tusk, it is your go.
For some reason, I thought it was the sorcerer who had attacked me. I am tired.
To be fair, I also thought the sorcerer attacked you.
No, the sorcerer blasted you guys and then ran away.
Betty doesn't even know Eldritch Blast.
So,
He's not a warlock.
I mean, I have it, and I didn't need to sell my soul or anything, so...
Jeez, get better, guys.
I have a singular javelin that I picked up legit from the last fight. I
All right,
think.
since you just had it in the other room, and you haven't been carrying it very long, I'm going to say there you've got a 50-50 chance that it's gone. So give us a percentile.
Right? That's what I was going to ask.
All right, you've still got it. So
Yeah.
it's still there. And if you want to attack with it, again, it's let's see, this guy's almost directly below you. So I'm going to say it's just a -2. No chance of falling or anything. It's just a -2 to hit. But it is a -1 to damage because you're not using quite all your strength.
Sounds good. That's actually if it even hits the right one.
Oh, look at that.
Nice, but doesn't
All
hit the right one.
And he superimposes himself.
Okay.
So roll your damage onto the goblin. The bodyguard.
Right, I forgot he did that.
It didn't do critical damage.
Right.
But
right, because it was the R1, but still died.
it was still enough to kill him.
Yeah.
Even with the -1. And
Right.
so that's enough. So you impale this goblin as he pushes himself in the way. Anything else?
Tusk, using kind of whatever I can with my movement, will kind of try to kind of like shift his weight kind of up and then back down onto the axe to try and kind of force it down with his own weight. I do not think it will work at all, but you try a little bit because he's kind of floating in the air right now.
Okay. Yeah, so it does not move up and down at all.
Yep. All right.
So,
That's
okay. And I'm going to say you've been up there for several turns and rounds and stuff, and you've still got at least one hand on it, so I'm not going to worry about you're not going to have any chance of falling or anything, at least at this point. DJ Khaled, I don't get the reference. Honey Badger Sven said DJ Khaled
Another one.
doesn't know how to subclass. But I don't know what that means. Okay.
Hello.
Jesus.
Well, it's honestly quite rude that they ran away from us. Jeez, it's almost like they want to live or something.
Cringe. I hate myself for saying that. I'm sorry.
um.
Keep in mind, this is our cleric.
Okay, she's not a life domain cleric. Okay. Everything will return to nature. These guys just will return faster.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Anyway,
So keep in mind what you're whatever you guys want to do. You have pillars, and they are 5 feet higher than you are from right now. And you're a distance away, and there's a dead body. It's hiding behind. So let me know what you're gonna do, and I'll tell you how that all affects it.
okay, well, first off, she wants to move
Okay.
her spiritual weapon 20 feet closer.
Yes, just go for the night.
And it's going up 5 feet, so I'm
Okay.
going to say that that is 20 feet if that works for you.
All right. So you're moving the spiritual weapon, and he's gonna smack it.
And
That's fine.
it's going to smack. It smash. Ah.
Close to it.
All right.
Twice.
So hold on. Let me see if you hit him or his image. Oof. It needs to be high, so it is not. You hit him.
Yay!
Oh no, for him, but nice.
Did you just say for him about the guy that keeps throwing fireballs at us?
I said, oh no, for him, but yeah, yes.
Oh,
To
I
be
guess said,
fair,
oh no, poor him. I'm like, no.
Hold on just a minute too. What did you roll to hit? It was 17. Okay, I don't. Hold on just a second. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
You think, guys?
Sven going back in his notes, like, wait, this
No,
encounter was
he should
supposed
have
to be
had.
this easy.
He had mage armor on. I don't know why it doesn't have it now. It still hit. Okay. Give me just a moment. Go ahead. What else are you doing?
Well, Jen would like to get closer. I'm not sure, what obstacles,
That's what happened.
I don't know if it's faster to go over the bodies. I don't know if those are difficult.
Yes, the body. Casually. Just...
If you're talking about the bodies right in front of you, those are just flavor.
Okay, cool. And she's gonna just kind of sprint straight past Kithri and
Okay,
see
smash
what's...
her into the pillar.
I said past, not through.
Hmm.
Do you still shoulder check her?
If you want, yeah.
And that's... I
It's a
don't know
friendly tap.
how that works, but that is 25 feet of movement, so if you need, like, difficult terrain for the stairs...
There isn't anywhere to go. Well, are you trying to get underneath the spiritual hammer?
I mean, like, is she in range right here? Or does she
With
have to
what?
get up on, to stay up?
He's a small critter, and he's up against the wall trying to get away from you, so you would have a -5.
Okay. I didn't think this one through, guys.
It's only 25. You can get up onto that ledge if you wanted to.
Okay. The one where the spiritual weapon is? Ah. Okay. In that case, she's gonna try to stab him, even though he is, trying to not die. Scrolling up to the top of my page where the weapons are.
Yo.
Oh no!
Nice. Wait. Sven did not
Oh no, it's a
roll
critical.
his.
But you gotta roll to see if he. That's right. If you hit the
Yeah.
mirror image.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Good luck.
He also rolled a 20. So sadly, you crit right in the face hole of one of the images, and it fades away.
No.
Oof. Unfortunate.
Well, that's our turn. She got a really good attack in and then just kind of felt like disappointed as I didn't actually hit him. Good news. Makes it easier for Kithri to sneak attack.
It does indeed. Okay. Dana hasn't gone yet, so I can't even give myself advantage.
That's pretty funny. His own stupid
Oh,
name at the beginning of
no.
songs. That's awesome.
I'm having advantage. Okay.
I think it might be the same scenario.
Wow.
Where
I needed it.
uh,
I'm gonna use my inspiration. I
Alright.
haven't used it yet. And that's
You
only
have
for
not.
this.
So,
Ah.
you are small, and he is at the top. Now, I will let you. How much movement did you move? Like 15, right?
Something
yeah,
like
15.
that.
She
Yeah.
was in the space
Alright,
to
so
the
as a
top
small
of it.
creature, you can squeeze up there, next to him.
Oh, okay.
Because otherwise you would have a big minus fighting up the
Oh,
stairs.
okay.
He's backed up against the wall, trying to stay away from you guys.
I wasn't even paying attention. I did not see those stairs. Okay. Again! Wow.
It was enough. 6 on the die.
Go ahead and roll for the mirror image, unless... How many does he have left?
Still has 2.
Still has
19.
2. Boo.
Poof.
I
He's
mean,
down to 1. He's just a little goblin trying to get along. You guys came into his house, started messing things up.
you know, I sure am
I don't
glad
want to
that
jump.
none of
I
us
just want to
speak
move to,
Goblin,
like, near the edge.
so we don't have to hear their cries for mercy.
I mean, is it a war crime if you don't know what they're saying?
That's
Oh
right.
my god.
So he's going to disengage. 25.
Why are you running?
Well,
Like, are you?
I wonder why. It's a big mystery.
So he's actually able to crawl up onto this giant and jump over
Oh,
with the
I
dex
thought it was
they've
my
got.
turn. Am I going crazy?
Yes, you're going crazy. Go ahead. I don't know how it got skipped. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna move to the side. I'm not gonna like jump. I just wanted to move to that spot I can, right?
Okay.
Just get a better look at him and try to shoot him with Eldritch Blast.
All right. So you're gonna have a -5 because the
I
column
have
because of
Spell Sniper.
Genesis. Which go ahead and hit that again. Put that in the thing.
I don't see the little chat bubble. I'm sorry.
Ignore 1/2 and 3/4 cover. He does not have full cover. All right, so you're good. Go for it.
Heck yeah, Spell Sniper's great.
Yeah.
Woo.
And I get 2 of them, right? Because I'm level 10. And I rolled a 1. I'm using my inspiration. I don't care if it's
Okay.
just a cantrip. I just want to hit this thing.
That one number
2
2, guys.
ones! And I get 2 of them, so... Another 1. Good damage.
All right, so give me just a minute. Let me. This will be interesting either way, no matter what happens. First one's good. Wow. So we got 18 and a 20. So Tusk is still up in the air.
Yeah.
So I forgot to roll when Genesis hit him. Let me roll. And a 20. Holy shnikes. He's been rolling
Hey,
rocks. 20,
at least
19.
good thing he's
18,
using
20,
those
20.
20s on concentrations and not on damage rolls.
That's crazy.
If
All
you
right.
are rolling a d20 on a damage roll, I fear for your enemy.
I mean attack roll, I'm sorry.
He's got it. Oh, and speaking of which, it's holy shnikes. Genesis, I need 3 20-siders, and Craig, I need 4 from you, please.
Holy cow.
Here's all my
Genesis
garbage rolls.
14.
Oh, there's a 20 and a 2.
Nope.
I got 2 20s!
19. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, thank you. All right, so you did your 2 Eldritch Blasts, and what else are you doing?
I think I'll chill here.
All right. Alrighty, so now he's gonna run away.
What else is new?
20, 25,
It's almost like he wants to live or something.
That's kind of cringe, not gonna lie.
30.
Oof. Don't make that a thing.
Snap. Snap. Boom. He can.
Rude.
Rip Athena.
Another one.
All right, so just to save confusion, if I can get DC 14 saving throws from the 4 of you, please. Do you want me to push it to you? Because I can push it to you using roll for initiative.
If
Works.
you would,
I
Wait.
don't mind rolling, but
whatever is easier for you to manage.
I just don't have Athena, so if we could roll hers, please.
Yeah.
Let's see. 14.
So the fireball explodes in a sphere, right?
Do you think she still gets deaded even if she had succeeded?
What is this, like the 3rd time she's been roasted by fireball?
I mean,
lightning, fire.
When
Sure,
did
there's some other
lightning
damage types in
happen?
I think most of the
Luthien.
lightning was on
Or no,
No.
that was
no,
Luthien.
it was Luthien, yeah. Luthien hit both of our familiars,
See,
but
Krek
only
is
one of them died.
responsible with lightning. He will only attack his teammates that can take very little damage from it. Like Kithri or Tusk.
I do appreciate you not trying not to hit Jen because she wears metal armor.
Doesn't do anything special with metal
I-
armor.
All right, 32.
Just
That
can't
looked
wait
like
to
my
get
dice
chain
to me.
lightning. That spell is sick.
Anybody ever take 40? Half. Boink. Play. Boink.
No.
Poof.
Jen is over here, looking very burnt. She's
Athena
got
almost
8 hit
lived.
points.
She would have lived if she passed.
Oh yeah, it's sad.
No, she did.
I rolled a 5 for Athena. I don't know why you gave her half damage.
Did I misunderstand it? I saw you. Okay.
Athena is
I
above
saw you,
class.
and I thought it was. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh,
I'm tired. I gave it to you. I didn't see. I thought you rolled a 5. I was like, what? And I knew it was wrong. I was like, it's right there. It's 5. K3. It's their picture. All right. So let me fix that. Sorry.
Oops.
oh,
There we go. All right.
thank you.
Anyway, there we go. Yeah, no, I did give Kizzy half damage, but I think she has 12 or 14 hit points, and she took 16.
Hmm.
All right, if it's any consolation, he really didn't care about the owl. Just collateral damage.
I think that makes it
I
really.
think he really doesn't mind doing collateral damage considering he roasted one of his teammates.
He
I
has
mean,
1, 2, 3. All right, he's gonna do one last thing.
are we sure it was really a teammate? It sounds like he hired these bodyguards.
They're pretty dang dedicated. I'll give him
9,
that.
I mean,
3, 5, 4. All right, so Genesis and Tusk take 4 more. Tusk takes 2. 1, 3, 3.
Tusk's still alive.
Yes, I actually am doing better than Jen right now.
Jen's over here in single digits.
Real quick, Sven. I'm going to redeem a boost of healing for Jen. I'm gonna
Yeah,
do
so-
that.
So Logan, I don't know if you had the Twitch up, but
Huh?
Honey Badger,
Yeah, I know about the channel points stuff.
Honey Badger Sven said there's no D&D Geneva Convention, so therefore there are no war crimes. Boom,
Hmm.
loophole, murder away.
Yeah.
And Fireball
be
is the
fair-
Axe body spray of D&D, way overpowered. It's
True.
typically a bad call around friends.
I can't. That's an amazing description for it. It's perfect.
Yeah.
I agree.
To be fair, I think human history of colonization says that it is not a war crime if you can't understand them.
That's a big oof.
But I'm not wrong.
That's why I said it was a big oof.
Yeah, like I'm aware that you're not wrong, but it doesn't mean I'm happy about it.
Jen's happy about it.
So yeah, I
Nantha
redeemed a
has a
boost of
twisted
healing
sense of humor.
for Jen.
All right, so Genesis, go ahead and give me 1d8 plus 5.
Thank you, Nick.
All right, get through.
The barbarian heals the
Cleric.
cleric.
Yes.
Sadly, he rolled terribly, so he's probably not going to be able to escape. Should have chosen
What a
visibility
shame.
instead of some one of his other spells, I guess. Or
I
so Genesis,
think
your go. He is all the way on the other side. You could just let him go.
he almost killed her. He
Oh,
might still kill
honestly,
her.
right now I am so tired. I am considering it just very
Actually,
seriously.
speaking of being real tired, this is the end of the round. Start of a new round. It is 10 o'clock. So hey, guys.
Can we please do another round to
I
kill
would
this
like
guy?
to do another round just to finish this
I'm
guy.
okay with finishing him off too.
All right, so let's go for it.
Now we'll roll nothing but ones and he'll still live.
Hey, I
That's
won.
A half hour later.
right. And all right, so he did. All right, we're all good. We're ready to go.
Yep.
Genesis, go for it.
Yep.
You know, I think that given her current state, Jen's not really up for running. So she's gonna use Guiding Bolt instead.
Is that an attack roll?
Yes.
Make a ranged
I
spell
believe
attack.
so.
So you have -2. He's a small creature. You have 2 large dead bodies between him and you, and he's intentionally trying to hide from you guys. So, and he has dropped down to the next level below where you guys are. So you should probably have a -5, but I'll give you -2.
Sorry, I'm just scrolling through my actions page because it is very long and it takes a while to get to the other side. And she is, just for shits and giggles, she's upcasting this to level 2, just so that it does 5d6 instead of 4d6. Yeah, no, I have inspiration. I'm gonna use that.
Right.
I literally called it.
It almost did it
Almost-
again, guy.
yeah. Yep.
All right, so even with the -2, it would have hit.
Oh,
Bam.
Wait.
So
yeah,
he
sorry, I forgot to
slams
add
Does
that.
he
into it.
still does he still have mirror image?
He has 1 left, I believe. Yes. So
Oh
let's
no.
see.
Please.
It is not enough. So you hit him. Now let me see if we can get his. I don't think I rolled for the Krex Eldritch Blast either. But
No,
that's
you
all right.
did.
For the mirror image.
Yes. No.
Okay.
Did
Anyway,
we forget about that?
I think we did. That's all right.
Oh, sure.
Let me roll for his concentration.
He loses concentration. The axe drops on her head.
18.
She passes out.
All right. So yes, the axe does fall. Tusk, you take.
Hello.
Wow. Okay. Yes. Yeah. I saw you disconnect. So you take 10 damage. So you take 5.
Okay.
8.
Ooh.
138.
Past 10.
Freaking pain in my 138. All right, and then let's see if go ahead and give me a dexterity. You've got a dead body you're landing on, various blood and things around. I'm gonna say it's gonna be pretty high, so I'm gonna say it's a DC 16 acrobatics.
Acrobatics. Okay. Do. Hey.
Nice, and you're
Nice.
off. Give me a percentile. You don't want above 90. All right,
Well, that
so
was
you
pretty
drop
close.
Bronze Tusk as you fall and try to catch yourself, and it starts to fall and slip down into the crevasse, and you are able to slam your foot on it, and It does not fall into the little crevasse.
Woo!
That's
You
good.
don't want above 90. It rolls an 86.
Cutting it close.
Ooh, on Discord, not on a headset.
All right. Because he is on a lower level, it's still going to have a -2.
That is all right. Cutting bolt. Is his mage armor correct?
His mage armor is correct, but let's see if his and he
So he
rolled a
does have
6.
mage armor.
He has mage armor and mirror image. Yep.
Dang it! I was gonna throw a 5th level magic missile at him.
Mage armor has nothing to do with
Yeah, it
magic
does.
missile.
I thought it prevents magic missiles.
Yeah,
Shield.
it just prevents.
Shield does.
Shield.
Shield.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah.
Unless I'm
I thought it was mage armor.
totally
No,
forgetting.
it's shield.
Unless I'm totally
you're-
forgetting mage armor.
I'm looking at this.
Alright. So that's it for you. Click next when you're done. Unless you're gonna move or anything else.
Wait. Wait. Did it hit him? Did it hit the?
It did.
Yes,
Uh,
it did.
Yep. Alright, and that is enough. Genesis with the kill.
Woo.
Nice.
And
Oh.
with that, you guys are out of initiative. As silence falls in this area, you hear the crackling of the torches. And Krek, you, right below you, you see
Oh yeah, he hasn't seen it yet.
one of these guys trying to get up through the net.
Actually,
Wasn't
aren't all
the net
nets, like,
burned
The
away,
net's
though?
set on fire.
One of them were burned away. And you see he's trying to, use little tentacles and stuff to push and move, see if he can get through. And that's
Also,
where
I
we will
can't
leave
see.
it.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. You're on the thing. Are you on Discord still? Can we post it on Discord?
Yeah, I'm on
Okay.
Discord.
It's
It's a growl that you can.
essentially it's a floating like brain with a bunch of tentacles and a bird beak.
Yep. All right.
Kind of freaky.
Thank you so much, guys, for playing. Thank you for all the interaction tonight. Lots of Svenzone particles used up. So I appreciate Honey Badger Sven for helping out as much as he did. Made quite a difference. I think
Yep.
Genesis may be dead. Or at least
Yeah.
have a couple spell slots lower if Tusk, Nick and Honey Badger hadn't helped out. So thank you guys for that.
Thank you
Yeah,
for
guys.
running it, Sven.
Thank you for DMing. It's always fun.
Yeah.
Yep. Thank you very much. It was a fun session, fun fight.
I know Sven
Okay.
was really worried about Jen dying, so
Uh,
glad you made it.
I gotta go.
Oh, Mantha beat me to
Oh,
it. Okay.
Bye.
I gotta go right now.
All
So
right,
Bye,
guys.
Logan.
Bye.
Bye.
Ashley, again, thank you for playing. I know you were under the weather. I appreciate you sticking it out. And having said that, for any of you, your health and well-being is still more important. I still play when I'm sick for the most part. I also go to work when I'm sick, so I usually don't use that type of stuff. But my point is, if you ever do feel the need, don't feel like you have to and everybody's going to hate you. If you guys ever need to call out for that reason, but if you don't want to call out and we can work some other way, work around it with computer problems or anything else like that, we're usually pretty good at coming up with the ways that people can still be able to play when you can, if you want to. So with that, thank you again. Let me go ahead and close out the stream. Say good night, everybody.
Good
Good
night,
night.
guys.
Like, subscribe, do all that stuff, and whatever else you do, enjoy the rest of your day. That's right, Honey Badger. We'll see you tomorrow. Those of you come back, don't forget, players, come back tomorrow. Show Honey Badger's fans some love. 6:45 to 9. You can throw some Sven particle points his way.
Hmm.
And whatever else you do, enjoy the rest of your day, guys.
And